Hello everyone. Today we'll focus on Boeing's and Volkswagen social media strategies, particularly in crisis communications. It emphasizes a critical examination of social media presence and explores customer engagement, sentiment analysis, and social network analysis. By comparing the strategies of the two companies, the aim is to recommend improvements to Boeing to manage the crisis more effectively and enhance its brand reputation. So I'll analyze the tweets of Boeing and Volkswagen after the incident. First, let's take a look at the tweet timing analysis. Boeing prefers to post during the day, while Volkswagen prefers to post in the afternoon and evening. This timing can affect the reach of tweets, especially in the evening when many office workers are active. Regarding the frequency of tweets, the number of tweets from Boeing increased sharply after the incident and then dropped sharply. Before this incident, their social media activity was relatively low. In addition, the number of tweets from Volkswagen showed a similar trend in the number of tweets after the emission gate incident. Next, let's look at medium types. Boeing tends to post graphic tweets that help users see it better. However, Volkswagen prefers to post plain text tweets on Twitter, which can affect the reading experience of readers. And finally, let's look at the popularity of tweets. In Boeing's case, their tweets were greatly influenced around the time of the incident, possibly due to increased public attention to the company's image. In the case of Volkswagen, the popularity of their tweets dropped significantly after the incident, indicating the adverse impact of the incident on the company's reputation.
Hi, this is Jia, and let's take a closer look at how Boeing and Volkswagen resumed challenging through the customer frequency and engagement. So in Boeing's case, after the airline crash, the Twitter conversation increased from around 3,700 to 23,000 regularly. And it's clearly evidence of the public's acute concern. However, as the initial stocks faded, so did the Twitter traffic, showing a decrease in public concern over time. And the Volkswagen's experience was somewhat parallel during the event, with the tweet volumes initially jumping from 1,700 to over 8,000. And just like Boeing, this interest receded, the conversation normalized. And here are three factors influenced. First, the nature of Boeing incidents involving the crucial aspects like flight safety. The Volkswagens didn't resonate to the same extent globally, and despite its environmental implications. And now let's look at the engagements. From the firm-focused discussion to the new related engagements, the high value of likes and retweets pointed to a deep-seated concern over the technical and management issues. The Volkswagen saw a different story. A specific tweet on the company's apology earned a modest 146 likes, a reflection of a more focused but less intense public reactions. And it speaks volumes about the image and public's perception. The Boeing incidents promote the technical and safety conversation, and in contrast, the Volkswagen's dealing stirred to a target dialogue on environmental responsibilities. As we consider the strategy takeaway from these insights, it's clearly that monitoring public sentiments is paramount. And that's all my sharing. Thank you for your attention.
In order to better understand the social media strategy of the Volkswagen and Boeing, we analyzed the related sentiment of the tweets from both companies. Let's start with the Volkswagen. In September 2050, Dieselgate incident caused the international public outrage. Analysis of the Volkswagen tweets showed that customer sentiment was relatively balanced before the incident, but negative sentiment rose sharply after it. In addition, analysis of the customer engagement data show a dominance of the negative engagement that far outweighed the positive and the neutral engagement. This suggests the customer lose trust in the Volkswagen. Negative sentiment declined over time, but always at high level, as the image showed. As late as the December, some customers were still criticizing the incident. This suggests the incident had a lasting negative impact on the Volkswagen. Turning to Boeing, before the first 737 MAX crashed, Boeing's customer tweets the sentiment data shows most neutral and positive sentiment with a few negative sentiment. However, a second crash in the March 2019 led to the grounding of the 737 MAX fleet and the negative customer sentiment rose quickly. Social media was flooded with concerns. Notably, unlike Volkswagen's long-term negative sentiment, Boeing's negative sentiment declined over time. By June 2019, some customers had rebuilt their trust in the Boeing, which was reflected in a positive tweets about the service, and this customer engagement convinced a positive sentiment. In conclusion, while both the Volkswagen and Boeing faced a negative customer sentiment, the sentiment changed differently. Volkswagen's negative sentiment lasts longer and require more effort to rebuild trust. In contrast, Boeing's negative sentiment rose sharply but gradually declined as the company addressed design issues.
Next, I will show you the social network analysis part of our group. The first is the comparison analysis of the overall matrix between Boeing and Volkswagen. Our group mainly selected three sets of data for comparison. The first set of data is the reciprocated vertex pair ratio. Boeing's figure is around 0.059, while Volkswagen's is around 0.079. The second set of data is the reciprocated edge ratio. The index of Boeing is around 0.112, while Volkswagen is about 0.147. The above two sets of data show that Volkswagen's is higher than Boeing's. It can understood that Volkswagen's users are more willing to reply to each other than Boeing's, so Volkswagen's topic engagement is better than Boeing's. The third set of data is maximum geodesic distance, the diameter of which is 18 for Boeing and 9 for Volkswagen. In social network analysis, smaller diameters generally indicate that information can spread more quickly than between users. So information about general topics of Volkswagen flows faster than Boeing's topics. The next step is to find key influencers for two companies. The selection of key influencers will be determined by two important indices. The first is the degree. The higher the degree index, the higher the number of replies from others. The second is the betweenness centrality index, which reflects the frequency with the user who acts as an intermediary in the network. Users with a high degree and betweenness centrality are selected. Take a close look at these users' tweets as well, and their posts and replies must be rated to both companies to qualify as key influencers. The two charts on the left show the top 10 betweenness centrality users in the data of the two companies, and the two charts on the right as cases to use NodeXL tool to show the contributions and the participation of two users in the social network of Boeing and Volkswagen respectively.
Hello, I'm Yufei. I'll introduce the social media audit. Our group made 4 suggestions. First, Boeing can post as much content as possible in the afternoon and can repost it multiple times in different time periods. As the chart below shows, Boeing's user had the most replies to tweets in the afternoon, but relatively few at other times of the day. But Boeing posts the most content in the morning, so it can instead post more content in the afternoon to increase the number of views of Boeing's tweets. Multiply retweets at different times can let different users see the latest news in real time. Second, pictures are more vivid and engaging than words and have a more lasting impact in a shorter period of time. Boeing posted more photos, and the page views were much larger. As a result, more image-based tweets can be posted later in the publishing process rather than plain text to get more views and attention. The next is that according to the handling of the crisis incident, Boeing should learn from the Volkswagen, take responsibility and apologize in time, and actively follow up and release the latest information for further reflection and improvement. In the wake of the Volkswagen diesel scandal, the number of tweets rose sharply to 278, with positive responses to the incident. Instead, after two consecutive incidents in 2018, Boeing reverted the number of tweets from 6 to 27 to 6, with no positive response to the content of the tweets. Therefore, Boeing should correct this in time to improve its brand image. The last one is that when a major event occurs, users' attention to the event will rise rapidly, which will have a certain impact on brand trust. Especially crisis events will lead to significant increase in negative comments. Boeing should be transparent and assure the public that the negative impact of this incident will not increase further. In addition, Boeing can often post positive events such as anniversary celebrations to boost social media attention. Next is Jiahe to introduce the strategies. Thank you.
After analyzing the data of Boeing, I want to talk about Boeing's journey towards rebuilding trust and boosting engagement. Here are some key strategies. First up, let's focus on visuals. We are talking about captivating photos that showcase Boeing's commitment to safety and innovation. Let's highlight not just the planes, but the intricate safety features that set Boeing apart. These visuals will speak volumes to our audience, showing them exactly why they can trust us. Next, let's bring in experts. We have got engineers, designers, and aviation pros who can share their insights through articles, videos, and live chats. Let's make learning about Boeing fun and engaging. Whether it's discussing the latest advancements in aviation technology or sharing behind the scenes stories, let's give our audience an insider look into what makes Boeing special. But it's not just about us. Let's shine a spotlight on what we do in the world, whether it's through charity work or community initiatives. Let's show everyone that Boeing cares by showcasing our philanthropic efforts. We not only make a positive impact, but also connect with our audience on a deeper level, earning their trust and respect. When things get tough, we need to be agile. Quick responses, transparent communications. That's how we build trust, especially in times of crisis, whether it's addressing safety concerns or handling PR challenges. Let's be proactive in our approach. By being transparent and honest with our audience, we can turn a crisis into an opportunity to strengthen our relationship with them. And finally, let's keep our ears to the ground. Social media is our friend. Let's listen to what people are saying, adapt our strategies, and keep improving. Whether it's through monitoring comments and feedback or analyzing engagement metrics, let's also use social media as a tool to better understand our audience and meet their needs. So, to sum it up, let's focus on visuals, bring the experts, highlight our good ideas, stay agile, and listen up. Together, we can elevate Boeing to new heights of trust and engagement. Thank you for watching.